One. Hey guys,
Steven.
Will here.
What the
Anyways, we're just here about video game tips. Now, most people have either an Xbox 360, Xbox One, which fucking sucks. Balls, trust me, don't buy it at all. There's PS2, PS3, PS4, pretty soon, and there's also Wii, GameCube, and a device that allows you to play any game on it, no matter what game it is, any game. There's a device that allows you to play Xbox 360 games, GameCubes, and PlayStation 4.
Right. But to begin with. Okay, so
And we just have video game tips here. Well,
alright, so what do you want to talk about first, Steven? What do you want to talk about first?
well, I was thinking that we should talk about something that a lot of our viewers know about.
And that is
Black Ops 2.
Call of Duty. Alright.
Alright, Call of Duty tips time. Okay. We'll also be talking about different glitches, Easter eggs, and filling station thingamabobs.
That we know about so far. That we know about so far. Alright,
I know everything.
how about we start with one of the harder maps, Mob of the Dead?
Alright. Mob of the Dead. Mob of the Dead takes place in Alcatraz prison. On Alcatraz Island.
For those of you who don't know, I think I'm correct, it's near California. I'm probably wrong, but San Francisco Bay, somewhere near that.
Yeah,
Somewhere near there.
but Mob of the Dead is pretty awesome. You can one of the main characters is Weasel, so no matter what, someone always is Weasel. It could be you, it could be your friend, but if you're playing solo, you could be anyone. The characters are Weasel. I hate Weasel.
We gotta be a little bit quieter, okay?
Weasel, Billy, Finn, and Sal. Billy's my favorite.
Okay, guys, time out there. Don't ever try to like Sal.
If you do that time out, do
it. Sal is the, I used to consider he's sort of like the leader, but he's also the worst of the group. If you're playing locally, you'll see what I mean. If you're not, you'll have to either solo or play locally. Now, as you know, it's usually 4-player co-op. There's only one door you can buy at first, and it's worth 1,000 points, but there's 2 of them. If you open up one, both open. If you've already been playing Mob of the Dead, you probably figured that out by now. Also, the afterlife boxes, which can be pretty useful at times. If you use them, you don't lose your perks.
And if you're playing 2-player, if it's easy mode, only 1 player.
Okay, I'll move on to Gap.
And 1 player can get the death machine. But I saw a video on this that someone once got 2 people got death machine, but if you're playing original, 2 people can have 1 bundle gat, or 1 person can have 2 bundle gats, I believe.
I don't know, but whatever it is, the Bundagat is a very useful weapon if you're trying to take down hordes of them at once at close range.
Yeah, and you can convert it into the Ash Gat.
But if I was playing, I wouldn't recommend it.
If I was playing, I would highly recommend it.
I'd pack a bunch at first, then convert it to the Ash Gat. It becomes Victorian Withering or something like that. I don't fucking care anymore. Also, a good weapon to have, if you don't have the Bundagat, would be to either have the ray gun or a really powerful light machine gun.
Oh yeah, the main reason for you to have ray gun or ray gun Mark II is because of one piece of crap.
Brutus.
Let's just say that, but whatever. Yeah.
Okay, fine. 3, 2, 1.
Brutus. Now Brutus.
May I explain, sir?
Brutus is a guard. Go ahead, Will.
It sort of looks like Weasel kills him in the beginning of the video if you see it, but it's not really him. He's been sort of like mutated to become a super guard. He's got some sort of huge pickaxe thing.
Hammer.
Oh, a hammer. Okay.
Yeah, there's a hammer, and you have to shoot. What to explain?
Yeah, he's got a helmet on, and you want to shoot him in the head, you know, in the face. It's an ugly face.
If it's like, I don't know, it was, well, when we really played the first time, today, I had claymores by around 2 or 3.
Yeah, claymores are really good for taking
And
him
Bruce
down.
came down on round 5, and Will had, and he had claymores too. Oh, by the way, Steven, Will, we both have claymores, and we used the claymores to kill Brutus, because claymores are really powerful against Brutus.
Alright,
Surprisingly.
my turn? Alright, so,
Yeah,
for people who don't know, if you think that after hitting the box a couple times in the later rounds makes him appear, you're dead wrong. You've got a timeline. After round 5, you're all fair game.
And there's different perks in Marvel the Dead. Unlike Town, Nuketown, and yeah, pretty much. The only perks that are not in Marvel the Dead are from Town or Tombstone, Stamina Up, and Quick Revive.
No,
Yeah, but it's because you have Afterlife. So if you go down,
you can revive yourself or somebody else, or someone else can revive.
or if you're playing with other players, you only have 1 Afterlife. But if you're playing solo, you get 3, and they go up, and you get them back once the round ends. And there's new perks like in this map. Electric Cherry, Dead Shot, everything else is the same. Just Speed Cola, Plow, what the hell? Just Speed Cola, Stamina Up, motherfucker. Just Speed Cola, Double Tap, Electric Cherry, Dead Shot.
For all you lady gamers out there, I hope you have fun. But my favorite perk in that map, besides Jugs, would have to be Deadshot. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, effective against Brutus. If you've got a powerful assault rifle and light machine gun, you know, it basically just aims straight at the head, and all you do is just blast their brains out. It's a pretty good perk.
Oh, hey, look, zombies eat brains. You're safe.
Fuck you, man.
We should talk about something else. I think his name Marvel the Dead. You know, we should talk about this.
The last thing you should probably explain about the Marvel the Dead is the plane. That you have to use.
The plane. You can't get to the pack punch without building the plane first. The planes are in various parts.
So the plane parts are in various places, you mean? Alright, you know, I'll explain this.
Motherfucker. Various places in the Warren's office.
I'll explain this. Okay?
Absolutely.
Once you get all 5 pieces up to the plane, you should be pretty late to the rounds. So you should have a lot of points, you know, already stocked up, unless you're somebody like this guy and just spend without any reason at all. So once you got enough points stocked up, you should be like, okay guys, we gotta go to the bridge. After 1 or 2 rounds, electric chairs will appear, 1 for each of you. You get in one, and
one of the downloads is gonna be hilarious, trust me.
You go straight back to Alcatraz. And
Okay.
it's sort of like the beginning, but it, you know, still the same round.
Alright.
Next, next would be, since all of you guys probably mastered Nuketown and Town, forget those. We'll go straight to something.
And I know a lot of people hate Die Rise, even me. So you either talk about Origins or Buried.
I think we can talk about Buried. I know a lot about it.
And so do I. I'm an expert
Okay,
at Buried.
here's the basic thing you all might want to know.
The Giant.
His name is Leroy.
His name's what?
Leroy, right?
You can need a name. You can come up with the name of his own. I just call him Big Guy.
Well, I think
Whether it's Leroy, someone else called him Huckleberry. I was like, Huckleberry.
what? Huckleberry, no, from Huckleberry and Finn, but
Huckleberry.
you give him booze and he breaks stuff for you, or he can build. Or if you give him candy, he'll carry a crawler around for you.
Alright. Oh, if you give him candy, he can do many things. He
Enter the box. For one.
He can change power-ups, kill zombies. If you have a crawler, he can pick up the crawler and babysit it. He can. If the boss is in a different location and you do not want the boss in that location, give him the candy. You're a teddy bear boss. He'll go up, grab the boss in the new location, and bring it back down here. He did that once. It was awesome.
You can also anchor the box, and there's also something else that he can do. He can also change weapons for you.
Right.
Like,
But be careful not to shoot him, otherwise he'll go in the jail cell.
yeah, he's a little bitch.
You have to find a key. The key.
Skeleton
went up
key,
at the
baby.
start, at the beginning of the game. The key is next to the jail cell. But if you need to be in the courthouse, the bar, the bank.
Okay, guys.
Now,
And
there's
ladies,
different
for
person.
those of you who play, the one thing you're gonna hate most about that entire game is those motherfucking witches. Well, the poltergeists. Whatever the f they are. They steal your money like a woman. Not, you know, like, it's one of those ladies who, like, if you're like one of those ladies who, like, only like money, it's sort of like that. But I'm not saying all these ladies are the same. It's a fucking thing.
Yeah, this is them all.
They take all your points. They give you a perk. Like sometimes they can give you stamina up or
Double tap, you pay. I would highly recommend you get the ballistic knife. Okay, so in the bar, next to the cash register, look down the floor, there's a white line. Stay behind that. There's a target on the wall. You want to try and get a couple bullseye. If you get a couple bullseye, the piano will start playing. You go through the witch's house. Once you exit, you go back in there, and you'll see a witch playing piano, and you can buy a perk off that witch for 10 points.
if you have any points to spend.
It's an Easter egg. If there's also a different glitch, well, bless you.
Thank you.
You're not welcome.
Fuck you, man.
I'm not here. Anyways,
Our fans are watching.
what fans? Wait. Anyways,
You all know we got fans.
if you have time bomb and you already have points from transit, yes, you can transfer points from transit to buried because there's banks on both of them, obviously, and get all the points from the bank and buried. Get time bomb. And you need to have Gavin to do this.
Yeah.
You wanna throw down the time bomb, punch that little red tag before you enter, you'll see a little red card. Punch that, store as many all the points you have, activate the time bomb, pick up the money and you have twice as much. It's awesome.
And there's
I'm
also
sorry, it's done.
yeah, he hasn't been able to show yet. You gotta quiet down a little bit, okay? I guess that's all for buried. Maybe we should explain Origins.
Messenger.
Origins, I haven't played it much. It's a good map. It tells basically how this all started. It's hard because there's a soldier who's in this robotic armor. But that's later in the game once you open up the place to excavate the site. There's a whole bunch of things you can get in this game, but the thing that I like the most is the STG gun.
What?
The STG gun, the STG-44
In what map?
Origins.
Oh, right.
You can also get it if you ladies and gentlemen have played The Rise in the first game. You might know what I'm talking about. That horrible looking
She
gun.
always plays your eyes.
Because I'm good at it.
You think in Origins, there's different first. There's still just speak Yuki,
And
damage up and double tap.
And the Wonder Orb. Don't forget the Wonder Orb.
There's but
The Wonder Orb.
right. The Wonder Orb holds every perk. It has the main perk.
What, my legs hurt.
It has all the main perks. Plus
A lot of other
PSD flopper, dead shot, and another cherry.
along with this new perk, we don't know what it does. Oh, you know what? Going back to Buried for a second, there's a new perk in there called Voltage Aid.
Yeah, but in Origins, there's no vultures in that. You just pick up when you kill zombies. They would drop a packet of an IV bag, but it's actually a packet of blood. So you look like a zombie, and other zombies will be walking away from you and then
Going towards your allies if you have any, but
get your leg away from that back. But I smack it.
there's also the dangers.
I already did.
There's also the dangers that come with it. It's a very lasting perk. It only lasts for so long. And once it runs out, the zombies will be like, Oh, you're not a zombie? Well, get back so I can meet you.
And watch out, because if you're around 8, you need to have at least a powerful weapon like ray gun, hammer, or actually strongly with just regular Regimon 2. But I also
STG and Galil.
I also suggest you have
Okay.
hammer or trust me when I say this. Well, Scar and Scorpion. Scar and Scorpion. I killed the robot. The robot comes on round 8 and is powerful as fuck.
Let me pause you there for a second. So for all you people thinking that there's just one weapon in this game, there isn't.
But there is an awesome late machine gun, which is very effective against swords and zombies.
It's sort of like the new RPD with better accuracy. It's called the MG08/15.
I'm actually surprised you remember that.
Me too.
Not bad.
It's
anyways, and you can actually build weapons. The fire staff, the ice staff, the wind staff, the lightning staff. But you don't hold one staff at a time. And there's an achievement. If you give one staff, all 4 staffs in one game, you get an achievement.
Also, there's something called the Wonder Fists.
The Wonder Fists are awesome.
Now let me explain these because I know more about them than Steven does, and he wouldn't care to admit it.
Hey, Master Origins.
But I know more about the Wonder Fist than you do. So first, when you get them up, it's just sort of like you're blowing wind. Straight from your hand, sort of like the thunder.
I'm trying to mute him.
But if you do it again in a certain way, my friend did this, and you're carrying a staff, you could basically just, if you have the fire staff, you can shoot fire. If you have the ice, ice, so on and so on. You gotta do it twice. You have to have the staff in your hand. The staff counts as your third weapon. It cannot be Pack-a-Punch. But the weapon I will always suggest for this game, and any game, if you have it, is the STG.
And, in Origins, you cannot play as any of the characters in Buried or Die Rise. It's different characters. They're from Black Ops 1.
The very first Black Ops, people.
Take,
you want?
Richtofen, Dempsey, and his favorite.
Nikolai Belinsky, Edward Richtofen, Takeo, Misaki, and Tank Dempsey. I remember their names.
Well, I can see it. Still snow. Anyways, I mostly like, and the main character in this map is Dr. Edward Richtofen.
He's the one who started all this.
But I usually play as either Dempsey or Take. He hates Take because he's annoying as well. Anyways.
Maybe Japanese, but he said a little bit.
You can't play Origins if you do not have a shovel, because if you don't have a shovel, you can't dig up shit. If you have a shovel, you can use that to dig up stuff, get perks, staff parts, and there's one new thing that you can dig up. Blood money.
And what you can dig up weapons, grenades, blood money, perks.
Grenade. You cannot collect them. So if you get a grenade, get the fuck out of there.
Run, bitch. Just run.
It's not run, bitch, run. It's run, forest run.
But there you have it. We gave you a lot of tips about these games. Oh, but there's one thing you should know about these huge robots.
These huge robots.
Don't run away. Would you like me to explain this?
No.
So if there's lights on their feet, and Steven experienced this, if you shoot the lights on their feet, you have
to shoot the light and go under the foot, and you go inside the robot's head, and there'll be I think it's wind part. Yeah, wind part. You collect that.
By the way, if you don't see a white light, you just stepped on. You lost all your perks and everything. But if you see a blinding white light, you'll see it. But finally, when the robot starts moving again, finally it's going to be like, nope, poop, and you're going to fly out of his foot, like you usually would if you just try to get out anyways.
And watch out, because in one round there will not be but one of the smaller robots. There will be two of them. So make sure you have Regimon 2 Hey, we're whooping blah 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 blah. The MGO. Yeah.
Guys and ladies, there is just one weapon I would suggest all of you to use. It may not be the most powerful, but it's got a lot of bullets and it's good for racking up a lot of points.
And there's
Which is the gun that Cole and I always take. The STG-44.
of course. Oh, and there's a boss where you can like do challenges.
That's quite good.
115 normal headshots for a package weapon. 30,000 points for.
If you spent 30,000 points to get a perk.
And what's the last one? Capture no. It's if you capture 6 generators. Oh, you capture 6 generators. I think it's a max. I think that's either a perk or a max aim. Maybe.
No, it's 30,000 points that you get a power up.
And from the boss, if you have 150 normal headshots, you can either get Pack-a-Push Scar, Pack-a-Push STG, or Pack-a-Push Glove. But and I believe that you can do 150 normal headshots to get one Pack-a-Push weapon. Do it again to get another one. Do it again to get another one. So you have up to 3 Pack-a-Push weapons. Pack-a-Push Glove, Pack-a-Push Scar, Pack-a-Push STG, blah 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 blah.
Okay,
Yeah.
people. Here's the main thing about all this. If you want STG, the only reason I really recommend it is if you Pack-a-Punch it, you get 60 bullets in just one magazine.
We should finish up on this.
Alright?
So the main thing is to learn the map before you play it a lot, and pretty much just use good weapons. Do not, and I repeat, do not in Mob of the Dead, Buried, Origins, Die Rise, Newtown, Transit, anything, take War Machine.
Oh, actually, there is
Oh,
one.
and the infantry is not in any of the maps besides Down, Transit, blah blah blah.
There is one last thing I'd like to press upon you. If you really
Screw RPG and War Machine.
not like that.
I know, but still, ha.
If you want to get warmed up for some really good maps,
Yeah,
Town.
so me and him warmed up with Town Survivor. We start out, we do easy, round 5, pounds on, everything else normal.
it's only because it's the first thing we play and everything else is just like lol.
Of course.
Hey, kitty.
As I was saying, learn the map before you try it. But you get
Might be okay.
So, if you have any questions, just post a question in the comments and
We will take any questions. Guaranteed. Now, get to doing what it is you do best.
do your best. Don't quit. Don't rage quit. And try not to kill yourself with War Machine RPG if you take it.
Here's the last comment of the whole thing. Don't stop believing.